Hi, this is Lawrence Tanner, public address announcer for the Los Angeles Lakers. I've always been a fan of great pass, so let's see a little showtime this week on Top Plays. Here are your State Farm Top Assists. We start in the ruck with Ipaw running under the rim.
Let's bring up the starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. At power forward, at 6'7", number 34, Jabari Walker. The other forward, at 6'7", number 9, Jeremy Grant. The man in the middle, at 7 foot even, number 2, DeAndre Ayton. At guard, at 6'3", number 00, Scoot Henderson. The other guard, standing 6'5", number 17, Shaedon Sharpe. The head coach of your home team. Fans, let's hear it for your Portland Trail Blazers.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. You'll watch the Portland Trail Blazers in this one as they go up against the Golden State Warriors. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Stephen Curry's out there with Ingram. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Griffin in at the four-man position. And for the Trail Blazers, at the guard positions, Henderson and Sharpe. Andre Ayton out there with Walker. And it's Grant in at the small forward position. And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the three ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
And it's going to be the Trail Blazers off the tip. Now here's Henderson. Goes back up. Warriors with the rebound. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
And it's Ingram missing. And so Henderson will bring it up to the Portland Trail Blazers. Come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Aggressive is one thing. Careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
He misses the free throw.
It takes fundamentals to knock down free throws, and Steph is one of the best at it.
And he sinks the second. The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Walker's shot is off.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
for three. Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Henderson against Curry. Henderson, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The incredible energy of Blake Griffin. Skilled at sticking with plays and finishing them off.
To the middle, here's Sharp. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
The 7th pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Shaedon Sharpe continues to show great promise as an all-around player.
And here's Ingram from the arc, and another three for Golden State.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Henderson dishes to Ayton. He kicks to Walker. Griffin with the steal. To the paint. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Griffin.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's Henderson from down in the low post. There he goes.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Wiggins passes to Ingram. Love three. Walker with the rebound. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against New Orleans. And it's Sharpe missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
And the Warriors are a completely new 5 on the floor. A moment here now to see the numbers for Anthony Simons. Here's Wigginton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Grant. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 9. It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family, but you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Warriors making the shot. The kick out to Simons. Lets it go from 11. Got a hand on it. Here's Pajemski. Passes it to Robinson. Here's Pajemski. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Simons. The Warriors making the shot. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Grant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Anderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Rob Williams is out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. What happened in the last game against the Pelicans was all business. He finished with 66 points. And all game long, it seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Ingram. And it's Portland with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Anderson finds Ayton. Over Curry. He clangs that one off the back iron and down at the ball.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
Wasted no time on that one. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed.
And then Henderson with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Scooped up outside for Curry. Here's Ingram. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 11 points for the captain. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Henderson passes to Sharp. Ayton, great positioning on the putback.
And using that 7'5" wingspan to back off the miss. One of Ayton's specialties.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital. Setting that standard for others to follow.
making substitutions here.
That was your Blazers.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Warriors making the shot.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Williams passes to Sharp. Over Wiggins. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Here's Henderson. Missed it, even after all those chances.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Rebound by Williams.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go. Wow! Anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G slant cam. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Podziemski's shot is good.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Outside, Walker. Here's Henderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
The Trailblazers have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
At the line for
And
2.
they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. 2 shots. And he makes the first. Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And then for Golden State, Wiggins is checked in for Love. Moody subbed in for Ingram. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. To the inside. Finished off the break. Wiggins has got his first 2 points.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Henderson passes to Grant. From downtown. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to put the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And the first half is now in the books. The Warriors on top, up by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Griffin is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Curry. Then it's Ingram. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot.
And one thing you love about Jeremy Grant is his versatility as a player.
GA plays both ends with activity and skill. A switchable 6'8" frame. He's a plug and play on any roster in this league.
And here's Henderson. 5 points in the game. Inside. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one goes out of bounds. Was touched by Ayton.
A moment to check out DeAndre Ayton here. Coming off a terrific season. 10th in rebounding and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Now, here's Simons after the miss from Stephen Curry. Simons surveying the D. Warriors leading by 15. Ingram finds Griffin. 3-pointer. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Griffin. Griffin's got 4 assists now tonight.
Picking up from where he left off. I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Now here's Simons. Still yet to score. And it's Sharp missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Outside Griffin. Ingram outside. Curry on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Ingram. Over Sharp. And that one's good. Ingram's got 7 points for the quarter.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Robinson's checked in for Golden State. Trailblazers trail by 20. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Robinson against Grant. Simons from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can tell Simons has this shot dialed in. He's a very accurate range shooter.
Higgins outside. Back to Ingram. 3-pointer. That ball's high speed that time from Wiggins.
3 points.
That's now 26 points for the captain.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there. Time and time again.
Now, here's Grant. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
I mean, beautiful stroke on the jumper. Something Grant didn't bring into the league, but he's got it now.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
He came into this league as a defensive specialist. Now Jeremy Grant is becoming an offensive powerhouse.
And Grant drops them both. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA, and right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena, they've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Here's Wigginton, the Warriors making the shot. It doesn't go for him.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Podziemski. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Trailblazers trail by 20. Pass to Wigginton. Now, here's Grant. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Henderson's checked in for the Trailblazers. Levin's checked in for the Warriors. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Wigginton, the pass to Williams. Now the pass to Wigginton. Portland, no good that time either. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense, offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys respect they deserve. Likes what he sees. I like that message.
And Kevin, it's so important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how critical it is to recognize good effort.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Walker out there with Williams. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And here are the Trailblazers now. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Sharp. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Gritty finish by Sharp. These buckets should help build his confidence.
Here's Wiggins, and that one good.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Sharp. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
And he's on fire. from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Look out for grab one.
Checked in for Williams. The Warriors also with a sub. Kevin Love's checked in for Moody. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Passes it to Ayton. Henderson outside. Looking to get it going. And Curry pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Where was the defense there? You can't leave one of Curry's teammates uncovered.
Pass to Ayton. Now here's Sharp. Covered by Wiggins. Sharp the pass to Simons. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Buries it from three-point range.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Henderson against Curry. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA? Greg, that 7-year deal just signed.
Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
First one falls for Williams. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. Different look here for the Warriors. Garuba, he's checked in for Love. Wiggins comes in for Griffin. Levin's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Robinson is subbed in for Ingram. Both free throws good from Henderson. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Curry with the bounce pass. Robinson against Simon. 5 to shoot. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. The rebound by Sharp.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now here's Curry following the miss by Robert Williams. Levins kicks to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Over to the left wing. Pulls it from the elbow. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. So, Steve, you were drafted by the Heat, the young expansion team at the time down in Miami. But if you had to choose, which city would you give an expansion team to right now?
I think Seattle and Las Vegas are at the top of everyone's list. San Diego would be nice because I love to travel there. I love when Vancouver had a team. How about bringing that team back, Kevin?
Shots good by Williams.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10 for the Warriors.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, Just a monster game for the captain.
He really played at his preferred pace. Never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Sharp. Clock at 6. This one for 3. The offensive rebound, Williams. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possession alive.
The pass to Robinson. And here's Ingram from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Ingram's got 38 points.
And yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time